Here we have the Buddha, or his birth name, Siddhartha Gautama. We'll call him Sid for short. When little Siddhartha was born, an old wise man came to see him, and he told him this: if the prince stays home, he will become a great political leader. But if he leaves home, he will become a great spiritual leader. Siddhartha's father, who was the king of the small town in Nepal, was like, I don't like this, Now that I know this, I'm just going to keep you locked up in my castle. So you can't leave home, and you're forced to become a political leader and not a spiritual leader like the prophecy had said. For some reason, Siddhartha's father thought that would work. By the age of 16, Siddhartha's father had also arranged his marriage, so it wasn't really love. Despite that, by the age of 25, he had a nice, happy family. But he wasn't a kid anymore. He was growing up, and he was realizing something was missing. He had never actually been outside of his castle. So he snuck out one night, and on his little journey, he discovered an old man, a sick man, and finally a dead man. After seeing the struggles of life, he decided he needed to contemplate it. So he walked up to the top of this hill, and he stayed there for ever.
One eternity later.
After a really long time of fasting, contemplation, meditation, and enlightenment, the Buddha reached what Buddhists call nirvana. No, not legendary grunge rock band Nirvana, but this. Basically, he sat under a tree and he thought about life. And nirvana is the knowing of life. He finally knew the meaning of life.
Buddhism has many beliefs, ideas, and philosophies. It is a very detailed and complicated religion. One of the main parts of Buddhism is that everything is in the moment and in the doing. Three main groups of tenet-type things for Buddhism are as follows. The Four Noble Truths, which includes the truth concerning misery, the truth of the origin of misery, the truth of the cessation of misery, and the truth of the path leading to the cessation of misery. There are also the three marks of existence, which are a set of Buddhist beliefs about the nature of what is called conditioned existence. These are unsatisfactoriness, which derives from the fact that people have needs that are not met, or from the realization that even when one is happy, the circumstances are fleeting. Impermanence, which is basically that all phenomena are fleeting and don't last for more than a moment. Not good things, not bad things, and not medium things. Nothing. The third is not self, which is basically that you are more than your ego and thought. The belief that one is not permanent and is not their thoughts. The body is just a vessel, like a shell. The five aggregates are a set of 5 factors which, according to Buddhist beliefs, fully constitute a sentient being, mental and physical existence, which are form, the physical manifestation of the being, feeling, which is all sensations and feelings, apperception, which is like the ability to perceive and comprehend things, volitions, a mental factor which causes someone to act in a certain way, and finally consciousness, which includes apprehension and impressions of objects. The main beliefs of Buddhism include their idea of reincarnation, which is that beings are reincarnated when they die. Only by achieving a state of enlightenment called nirvana can they end the cycle, which is the ultimate goal of Buddhism. Buddhism has many sacred texts. partly because there are many branches of Buddhism. The Pali Canon, also known as Tipitaka, or Three Baskets, is one of the more fundamental Buddhist groups of texts. Most references to canonical Buddhist literature are to the large quantities in the Pali Canon. Many texts are very old, and few of them are readily accessible, especially ones reliably translated into English. Most of the texts in the Pali Canon are in a language called Pali. Buddhism is one of the world's most followed religions, with about 470 million followers worldwide. One of the main focuses is on a state of heightened enlightenment called nirvana. Buddhism was founded around 500 BCE. It does not have a defined god or gods, though some practitioners may believe in gods or a god. It is not a primary aspect of the religion.